The house would only be rented out to brides and brides' families. We want to be able to offer a place for getting ready for both bridal parties and for out-of-town brides. They would be able to rent the house, and we are only approved for 6 guests due to our septic system, so it would not be a party house. The value of our home has doubled because of the renovations that we have completed since moving in October of 2022. We have added value to the homes around us because of our upgrades. We have heard countless times compliments for Elon, Amherst, and its beauty. Many hungry families left our home after photo sessions with recommendations of dining at the filling station, Briar Patch, JT's, and many other local restaurants. We're local, and we are able to do that with our business. We promise to always be respectful, clean, and honor the integrity of the land and our surroundings.
Commissioners cannot control carpooling or keep strangers off our road when attending events to their property. We've already seen increases in traffic this past year on our private road. And so we've known they had events already, and we've seen cars we've never seen before cutting through, and even if you provide maps, people are gonna do what they wanna do. They look on a map and say, oh, this is a shortcut, let's just cut across it, it'll take us to the same place. The Fisher's application also says it's just for occasional weddings. However, further in the application, it says it gives our locals another place to host events such as family reunions and get-togethers. This is not just for occasional weddings. It has the potential for continual weekends booked for events, thus changing the characteristics of this quiet neighborhood and zoning ordinance. This is agriculture and residential, not for a busy business enterprise. It says how it affect adjacent property. Their application states maybe they would hear music, but no other issues at all. No maybe about it. Neighbors will ever hear music and loud talking. We've already heard it.
I can see where the short-term tourist rental too. I mean, I'm on the fence with that kind of, because, you know, we approve those in other locations that are more densely populated and they're out in the middle of nowhere too, so.
You didn't have the pushback neither from the surrounding.
Not in this quantity, that's correct. I think it's important, a lot of neighbors, you know, when these come, they feel powerless, you know, in these scenarios, but the board has approved, you know, the ability to revoke these special exceptions. So, I mean, that is an avenue that can be taken with complaints, you know. If the complaints get to a point that, you know, that's to the severity that we need to address it, I mean, they can come to the board and they can revoke.
Heartburn, I don't have any heartburn over photography. I don't even have a lot of heartburn over the Airbnb, because you're only gonna get so much traffic for, if you have, you know, 6 people that can stay in a house. But I do think the wedding venue would be super disruptive to the
It's very loud and clear to me is that the residents, 100% of this area, their peace and quiet enjoyment will be gone, should this be there. And as Mr. Pugh brought out, you know, they came out in mass numbers against the cell phone tower in this area. I'm concerned about the water issue also. And these residents in this area are paying a pretty high dollar figure to maintain their road for their use, but yet it's being torn up by heavy traffic going to these events with no input or no contribution for the upkeep of their private road. I think it's very obvious that this does not fit in this neighborhood.